Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing another game of League of Legends. I am the Strategy Professor, and I am going to finally try to get in a Braum game here. I know I've had some viewers request that I play Braum for a little bit. And here we go. So, the way these picks went down, I believe we had first pick Irelia, they had first pick Thresh, and then Tryndamere, and then I saw Lucian and Braum. So, I like Braum with Lucian because Lucian's passive double taps and counts as 2 procs of Braum's passive. So that means that you can stack up and do a lot of damage really quickly. Also, Thresh is very easy to bully in lane. Lucian is a very good bully early on. So, and Braum and Lucian are probably the most aggressive bullying lane in the early game. The only thing that might be more aggressive would be something like a Zyra. But as we've seen recently, Zyra, even if you dominate lane, can have a hard time transitioning into the mid and especially the late game if you have a disorganized team. So if people are just constantly getting caught out, if you're getting flanked from all angles, Zyra has major problems. Braum is still really good in flanking skirmishing fights because that passive is so strong all the time. I also saw that we had an Irelia, who's another auto attack champion that will help proc the passives. You have a bunch of champions that don't auto attack, it's just your AD carry. You know, you can proc the stuns, but it's a lot better if you have multiple champions that can help you proc these stuns. Now, I will say that I don't have a ton of games with Braum, so I'm not going to be the best Braum player in the world, but he is good in the current meta, and I need to learn how to play him. And Lucian's a great person, to play him with, so the matchup's good, and I had a viewer request that I play some Braum, so I try to, get in request games as much as I can. I can't always do it, can't always guarantee it. I do need to win games, and I have not won games a lot lately, unfortunately. So we're down at 0 LP and Platinum again, which is not a place where I like to be, but we've just had some pretty unlucky circumstances. A couple of games that I made some mistakes we could have had a chance to win, but a lot of it I feel is circumstantial, and there's some games you can't win. Frankly, that's the truth. I mean, you should try as hard as you can. You can always play better as an individual, but there are some games that you still cannot win regardless of how well you're playing as an individual. For instance, if someone in top lane dies 15 times in the first 10 minutes, which there's a game there that happened, there's not a lot of coming back from that. But over time, there will be a less and less of a percentage of games that are completely unwinnable. Okay, so we definitely want health, and we're going to be fighting a lot. We want 3 pots. So I'm not saying that you should just give up on some games. Absolutely not. You should, most games you can turn around and win, but statistically you won't. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try or you can't. And that, it is really hard to beat that defeatist attitude and the hindsight bias, right? So you just be like, oh, I knew I was going to lose that game, so of course I lost it, or whatever. And it's really easy to forget the games that you turned around that you probably should not have won. What the hell? Why would you not do it? Like, we should definitely do it. Braum's very good. He can stun the golems. Yeah, just do it. It's worth.
You can always trust Braum.
Yeah, you should definitely do it with this one. Level 2 matters a lot with this matchup. We should be able to push him really hard. Yeah, we didn't even lose anything here.
are safe with Braum. Sometimes just needs warm side.
His animations feel a little weird to me. He should be pushing up and like pressuring much harder than this.
You come to me.
Like, we can really rock him hard. Especially when Thresh's chain is on cooldown. That's good. Like, anytime they use something that's on cooldown, you should immediately go for aggression. Like, with Lucian, you have to be super aggressive early on with Lucian. I mean, Ezreal's not going to be able to do anything to you. We just don't want to get hooked under tower, though. Like, he should go up, as soon as I land that on him, he should try to use the wave to protect him, but get hits on Thresh. Like, he's just not playing up front enough in this matchup. He's just letting Ezreal farm. I mean, obviously, if they have like a huge creep wave right there, we can't do it. But if I hit a Q on anybody, even if it's Thresh, because see, Ezreal's out of mana also, so what's Ezreal going to do? So he's letting him get this free CS, and we should just be pushed right up in his face. He's playing very passively. Like, don't let him get that. Like, he's letting him get these things for free. I mean, that's fine, but the thing is, like, we have such a huge advantage early, and you need to use it. Yeah, just get in his face, like... There we go. Who is their jungler? Rek'Sai, okay. So we have to be a little careful, Rek'Sai. I haven't been watching the mini as much as I should. I've been focusing really hard on this lane. I need to be watching the mini a little bit more, but... I feel like... We are up 10 CS, so that's something. I thought he was going to be closer than that, so we are definitely winning. But I feel like we could definitely be, you know, punishing them even more than we already are. Don't get hooked. So he maybe didn't need that. Like, there's a chance maybe he wasn't going to take tower aggro. Obviously, I can't block tower shots from him anyways. I was trying to block some Ezreal shots from him. Okay, well, that's fine. Sort of. She's going to miss CS top, but whatever. At the very beginning, that person said they were tilted also, though, so I'm a little worried about that, but... I need to save my mana for closer shots. His mana... They maybe nerfed his mana cost, like, a few patches ago? I don't know. It feels like it costs a lot more than it used to, but I haven't played him in quite a while. So a Fairy Charm would actually be pretty good if I have a little bit of extra cash. Obviously, it's not a priority, but... Yeah, right, he's gonna have to flash, yeah. There we go, that's what we should have been doing the entire time, but that's okay. Really, this lane is... like... I mean, we should be up like 50 CS on him. Not even exaggerating. Okay, I guess he wants to, Now, Braum doesn't have very good wave clear. That's one of his weaknesses. Alright. Ezreal should be back pretty soon, but he's going to miss that, yeah. Alright, let's see. that. I'll get one Fairy Charm, pink, and a pot. That sounds good.
If you have problem, you come to me.
Okay, so now we should be super strong. Yeah, he has 2 items. We're up 20 CS. And Ezreal just has a tier right now.
No time for worrying.
No, Ezreal shouldn't get any more CS. I'm just gonna take his shots if he, you know, tries to Mystic Shot last hit. I'm not gonna let him do it.
Sometimes icy heart just needs warm smile.
Ah. Bad. So busy pressuring Ezreal that I missed the hit on that. That's okay.
Move like they hurt.
I'm wondering if Rek'Sai's here. I need to be careful.
An enemy has been slain.
We're safe with Braum. Keep your spirits high. Life is good, no?
Okay. I don't know what Amu's doing, honestly. Like, we're dominating them so hard anyways. Didn't get it. Well, we'll probably get the tower, though. Well, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, there she is.
I wonder what's around next corner.
Okay, so Ezreal
Life is good, no?
Alright, well, they should get kills on that. I mean, come on. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, she flashed under tower for me, so that should be it. Oh, I like that ward. That's pretty sweet. I haven't seen that before. Alright, so I am disappointed that I died there. I should have flashed a little bit faster, but at least we cleaned it up and got a dragon off of it, so that's good.
Sometimes icy heart
My pink's still up. He might clear it. Whatever. I'll just keep it. Fine. Braum's a little bit slow too, his movement. But he is pretty strong. He is pretty strong. I mean, I think considering we got jumped right there, basically. I don't know what he did, but I'll just be positive. It was a good exchange. It was a good exchange. I didn't see anything wrong that he did. The only thing that I would say about Lucian... I mean, my only thing would be, I would just say, just be more aggressive earlier on. Oh yeah, I know you guys like that easy block. Braum's also very good against easy, obviously. I think you get E next, I'm not 100%. My shield block was kind of at a weird angle, but it still worked. Yeah, Braum's obviously good against like Jinx rockets, easy, all that kind of stuff. And he telegraphed that so far away, even someone who doesn't play Braum like me very much could see that coming. Not sure what kind of boots to get with him. I'm just gonna get these first and then I'll think about it. These pink, a couple of... like Mobies are obviously really good for getting around places, but he also needs to be fast in combat because he can reapply these stuns to people a lot. Or he can apply it to different people, I should say. So that leads me to believe I probably just want the silver boots. Nice. Braum's obviously also really good with people that dash in because he can dash to follow. Very nice. Okay, Anivia's already got middle tower down too. I don't know about a dive here. A little damage on her. I think it's a good idea not to dive her. She's got her ult. I'm gonna try to get some... Okay, stole the blue. It's good. Let's go ahead and put a... Alright, didn't even have to use my ult there. Nice. I'll be right here. Be careful just in case Thresh hooks. In case this is warded. Alright. Okay, it was warded. They just decided not to go on it. So I'm going to go for the silver boots. I'll upgrade this. Just letting Anivia know. I don't think Rek'Sai can 1v1 Anivia right now, but just giving information. That way Aurelia knows she can go ham up top also. So anytime you see the jungler, if it's not in a super obvious place, just, you know, ping him. Oops. Didn't need to do that. Okay. I didn't know he still had his Q.
You can always
I'm just gonna move up a little bit. We know a couple of them are dead. I just want to scare them. Fine. Yeah, we'll get out of there. That's fine. Probably should have upgraded my E first. We'll go ahead and just make sure she gets frozen. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Alright. I guess that's good enough. I think we're too low. I don't know. Rek'Sai's scary.
Sometimes icy heart just needs warm smile.
I mean, we could have maybe gone on easy. That just Rek'Sai showed up. We should have just tried to kill her, which is what we did. I think that was the correct play. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this and a couple more pots. More good. Armor's actually armor, cooldown reduction, all that stuff's very good on Braum. They don't really have. I mean, she's kind of an AP threat. Braum actually will take a lot of auto attacks through his shield. It's going to block some damage, obviously, but he takes a lot of auto attacks. So it's really important for him to have high armor. Unlike some other supports like Alistar or something who can just, like, you know, go in there, do their CC, and run out. Like, Braum really has to stand there and take a lot of hits. It's very important that he has high armor. So Frozen Heart's actually pretty good on him. Yeah, we need to get here pretty quickly. I think we'll get some cleanup here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, we're just gonna be able to get this one. Alright, sweet. We got a lot of stuff out of that. Braum also gets close enough to where he can actually... The aura is going to slow down the enemy. See, with some supports, I've said Frozen Heart. I've been critical of it this season because a lot of the best supports don't get close enough to put the Frozen Heart aura on their AD carry, and a lot of people haven't been running auto attack champions. But because they have a Trendamere, and I'm going to be close to their AD carry, I need to just watch this. This might be bad. Jeez. She's probably dead. Yeah, she's almost certainly dead. Okay, yeah, forget it, forget it.
You can always trust Braum.
What does he want to do? Is he wanting to try to make a sneaky play here? No. It's gonna be... We need to get out of this. I guess we can get up here and get this tower. Dude, don't hit him, get the tower. Here, get close, somebody, so I can share with you. Oh well. Yeah, we're getting a little frantic. I mean, I know it seems insane, right? Like, we're up so many kills, but I swear, just watch some recent videos. Like, what's happened to me the last couple of weeks is not guaranteed. Are we gonna try this? Okay. Alright, good call. I don't know if these guys are all on chat together. I know one of them is. Got a couple of things here. Still kind of like this fairy charm. I might have to trade it off for something a little bit more powerful. Frozen Heart should give me plenty of mana.
Mother always said, don't lose.
Just get the easy stuff. Just get the easy towers. Watch out, he's could potentially get caught bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and set up wards here while they're playing around.
You are safe.
There's too many people there. I need to back up. But we're spread out.
If you come to me first.
Lucian's pushing up. Yeah, here we go. That's what we need. I mean, they don't have very good tower defense at all. With Tryndamere has no clear. God, where's Irelia? Up in their base, huh? Okay, good. Okay, so pretty sweet. I do like Braum. Like I said, it just requires the right kind of matchup. I mean, I think he can be good into most matchups, but he's particularly good with Lucian because those double procs are very strong, especially in lane. We didn't even abuse them as much as we could have in the early game, and it was still quite strong. Also good with Irelia. Didn't get to show off that too much, but because she has the extra auto attacks, it's good. He completely hoses Ezreal as well. As you saw, you can block his ult. I mean, that's a big part of Ezreal's damage combo after he gets to level 6 is that ult. I think you can block Cassio's ult. I'm not 100% about that. But I know you can block Ezreal's, and he's just good at tanking. Like, he's great at peeling. Really good with the slows. Does a surprising amount of damage. Let me say, I don't think I did that much damage, but decent. I mean, way more than Thresh did. So he's pretty good. Overall, I think Braum's pretty good. I think that, you know, his only sort of weaknesses are like the items that he can't get some of the best items that scale with 80 carries, such as that on hit does 15 damage on hit and increases, maybe it does do 30 damage on hit and increases attack damage by 15%. I don't remember what it is, but it's the healing one that gives plus to healing. That's really good. he doesn't have access to that item. He's a bit slow, but it can potentially be hard to get away. I mean, he can always jump to allies and things like that, but it can potentially be kind of hard to get away from ganks and other things. I mean, it is a skill shot. Like, his Q is his main weapon. That's pretty much all he can initiate with. So if you miss your Q, it's only down for like 6 or 7 seconds. So he doesn't have a ton of weaknesses. He's quite strong. He's another good way to stop Nautilus. They have a Nautilus, stop the Nautilus missile. He can get poked out of lane. Like, if you're against something like a Zyra, Sona, or Nami, I mean, really hard. Although he's pretty good against Nami because he can totally block her wave with his... he can completely block her wave, I should say, with his E. But Sona's pretty good against him. Zyra's really good against him. But there aren't really a ton of others. Like, he's strong. Like, he's really good. I should play him more. I mean, I should just play him more. I think he's really good. I liked him that game. Obviously, I did pretty well within that game. I'm not even that good with him, honestly. Sure, I made some mistakes in there. I'm just not sure of his limits because I don't play him that much, so I don't know like just how much damage he can take with his shield, when I should run, things like that. But he definitely felt pretty good that game, so I'll certainly add him to my repertoire. And I mean, another thing is he doesn't have a ton of hard CC, like instant CC. That's the thing that I just remembered why I didn't play him a lot. He doesn't have that instant CC, so he's not going to save you from something like, you know, a Zed assassination or a LeBlanc assassination or something like that. Like, it takes time. So he's good against champs like Rek'Sai, Thresh, Tryndamere, things that don't do a ton of burst damage but have good sustained damage over time, so that you can have your AD carry is going to have enough time to proc all of the procs and get the stun on him. If it's something that's going to instant blow him up, like LeBlanc, maybe, not sure if you can block Lux laser with it, with his shield. I feel like you can't for some reason. Not 100% about that. But I feel like there's something about it where you can't block a Lux laser with it. But yeah, so if you need point click instant CC, I mean, his ult can do that. So he has some of it, but he doesn't have as much of it as other champions like Nautilus, Alistar, things like that have that point click boom instant CC. So, you know, if you're against heavy, he's not the best against assassins, but he's really awesome in just short skirmishes, AD carry trades. Obviously, you're going to dominate because you block all the autos from the other AD carry while your AD carry does full damage to them. So he's really good in small scale skirmishes. And yeah, I mean, that's just why, you know, small scale skirmishes, anything that does missile damage, he's really good against. Any skill shots, he's good against. So he was great against their team because they didn't have a ton of burst. They just had sustained damage over time, and that's what he's great against. So Tahm Kench is the one you would want to pick if they have burst, like Zed, Blanc. You know, there's things that do a lot of upfront damage and have long cooldowns. Tahm Kench is not as good against sustained damage. So, thank you very much. It's going to be it for this. If you enjoyed this, please check out the rest of the videos on the channel. We have a ton of League of Legends videos, lots of Tahm Kench, lots of Alistar, lots of Janna, and quite a bit of other champions as well. So, pretty good diversity on the channel. I'm definitely going to add Braum to my repertoire, play him a bit more. I'll try to see if I can get another Braum game here real quickly, or just whatever comes up. I think he's almost good enough to be one of the first pickers that you get. So if you're first or second pick, he's almost good enough. I feel like he doesn't have super terrible matchups. Just, you know, some situations where he's better than others. But that's going to be it. If you watch a ton of videos on this channel, you know, you watch 5, 10 videos, something like that, consider liking, subscribing, telling your friends, anything you can do to interact with the videos, commenting. I'm usually really good about comments. I return comments within 24 hours, unless I'm on vacation or something like that. So yeah, just interact, join part of the community. It's fun. It's a very small channel. We're trying to grow though, and I just, you know, constantly try to bring you at least 1 or 2 League videos per day that are just high quality hand-picked games. I am going to start streaming soon. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet, but I'm going to see if I can look that up over the next week or so. And when I start doing that, then I will let you know the schedule as well. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time.